So,
Then you didn't.
hello.
Oh,
Hi, Sherry.
hi, Sherry. Anyways, at least by Monday, I only felt like I had been stomped on by an elephant.
Well, I'm glad that's
Oh,
better than hit by a Mack truck.
oh yes, oh yes. Oh, the Mack truck was so. And
Mm.
Jeffrey had a 3-day headache. Has started on Friday, so they actually did a brain scan Tuesday. There was nothing, so the headaches are something else. He's got a neurology appointment, but he had vertigo so bad yesterday. He came in and I had to go stand in the bathroom while he took a shower because he couldn't stand up straight. So it's I don't know. Anyways, hi Brittany.
Hi, Brittany. I think one of these days I'm going to make this into a journal.
Oh, that is really pretty.
But today I just took some pictures out of it.
Oh, I don't know where that came from, but I have to look for that one. That one's really pretty. Open it.
It
Let me
is
see some.
um
Oh, those are pretty bugs.
it's the field guide to color in butterflies and moths. I
Okay,
have
wait
the
just a minute.
same
Wait just a
thing
minute.
in birds and wildflowers.
Guide to. Oh, I love the owl one. Oh, that is really cool. Oh, those are all cool. They each need to be their own journal.
They do, I agree. But anyway, that's what I oh, these are the ones I'm not these are the ones I chose to leave in the book.
Oh,
These are the
okay.
ones I'm actually gonna cut out. So
Okay. Did I
my
say hello to
brains.
Brittany? I hope so.
You did. You did. We
Okay.
both did.
Okay.
Having a hard day.
Yeah.
Um
Well, Jeff managed to get the lawn mowed, which is an amazing feat because, quite frankly, it's hard to mow the lawn because we've had so much rain. So,
I'll let a few people get here and then I'll show the things I was gonna show.
are we holding ourselves together? Yes, Barbara. I was just telling Lisa that Sunday was bad. It was really, really bad. Monday, I felt like I had been stomped on by elephant, but at least I felt better just simply because I didn't feel as bad as I did Sunday. So, um,
Glad you're here, Barbara.
yes, I am too. Okay, I think I'm gonna make but guys, what I'm doing here is I decided that this pile of papers in this drawer need to go. There is no reason for me to keep all of this scrap paper. So I am going to do something with some of it this
She's
morning,
gonna do
and I'm
something.
going.
See, I told y'all we're not sure what's happening.
Thanks, Barbara. Yep. I'm gonna. Okay, I just threw another handful away. This is going in the trash can. Thank you, Helen, for telling me how to do this. Just do it. Mhm. Helen came over last week and helped me pick up all the piles that were all over my floor, and put she brought tubs with her, and we put them in tubs, and I have been going through the tubs slowly and through boxes that I wouldn't let her go through. I'm like, no, don't touch that. I kind of know what's in there. If you
Oh,
touch
that's a
that,
good idea. Brittany says she made a few scrappy ATC size notebooks from her scraps today.
oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. Um, I've done little scrappy notebooks before, and I really like them, but I don't use them. So, And you know, I've saved these because I'm going to use these, right? Well, it hasn't happened in a year, so they're going in the trash. That is my decision. And
Okay.
then maybe I can use this drawer for something that's, productive. See, I mean, it's too little. Now, unfortunately, this stuff I can't get rid of because, it's just too cool. So
Yeah.
I'll have to
You
use it.
got to keep some anyway. You might not have to keep a whole spiral worth.
No. My smaller scraps like that I glued down in your glue book for backgrounds. Yeah, and I just don't use that kind of stuff. Uh-huh. Good on you, Brie. Time to toss some of it. Yep. Scrappy drink mix box journals. How fun. Yeah, okay, but Barbara, I already have this pile that hasn't gone in the trash. So, it's kind of
But it's a
kind of
smaller pile.
yeah, it is a smaller pile. And look, okay, book paper. Okay, well this has something drawn on it. But I can draw those again. But why did I keep tiny little pieces of book paper? Because I can guarantee I have lots more book pages that I can tear stuff up out of.
Yeah.
So, but I have two big empty tubs, and I have sorted through a whole bunch of what do you call those things? Cut those out for fodder. I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna throw them away. Just simply because I can make some more, and I haven't used them this far, so
Oh.
I probably will throw them away. The what was I going to say? Oh, I've also gone through 2 boxes, like I said, that I wouldn't let Helen help me sort because it's not all trash. That's right, Barbara. It's not all trash. Um, the what was I going to say? Just a minute, it'll come. Oh, it was things I needed, things I hadn't put away that from the trip, and things that I knew I had sorted out for different projects, that kind of thing, and I didn't want it to go into the tubs that I didn't know where things were. I kind of like that one. I'll keep that one. So I think I might do a little journal page today too, just because.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good.
Just because. And these I might have Jeff punch for me. The other thing I was going to do, Brittany's made a comment about this before, is that she takes her little scraps and does punches with them. Well, I've been meaning to do that. I just haven't done it. So that may happen with some of that. But if I go through this quickly first, then maybe, just maybe.
Well, I really wanted to get out die cut things and at least know figure out what I've got.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what all I have because I um I haven't gotten it out and used it in so long. And then the ones that I had bought before are all in the drawer I can't get to, and then the ones I bought in the last year and a half, um, are the only ones I can get to easy. So I'm like, okay, I really need to do that, but no, nothing has happened except trying to get that apartment clean and
Cleaned.
get rid of our issue with the pet infestation of fleas that came from those stray cats that I was so generous to let use my garage. I would I
The
tell you,
generosity has now finished, right?
it is
Generosity is
finished.
no longer existent. Um,
I plugged up those holes and
yeah.
um
hmm
don't ever
No,
plan.
Barbara, I didn't see that. I will have to take a look. Um, Sunday, I honestly did nothing, just nothing. It was all I could do to sit. Honestly, so that's what I did. Hi, Andrea. But I'll have to go in and look.
Hi, Andrea. Glad you're here.
Look, I have a whole bunch of spirals. See, because they call my name and they say you have to keep me, and I may have to keep them. I may have to,
I tell
but I
you,
don't think I need these.
probably not. You can probably make it without those.
I think so.
Oh, somewhere.
I was like, okay, how did you get this mess? hmm And I put it in here. I know I did.
I thought I had some lotion. Oh, there it is. I tell you, everything is. My house is. It's humid outside,
Yeah.
and my house is dry because I've got diatomaceous earth all over everything, trying to kill those fleas.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you, it's the worst.
I wouldn't doubt it. I can't imagine having diatomaceous earth all over the house, frankly. Um,
Well, I tried to do it without that this time,
it
and it
doesn't.
just wasn't working.
Yeah.
So
So
we're tromping it into the carpet, and Sparrow is really confused about because nothing is like it was, and we're moving. We've moved quite a bit of Ethan's stuff out of the living room,
good.
and these are just gonna kind of hide in here.
Can you
I'm gonna
back them
use
with
them
a?
anyway,
Can you back them with a little piece of black or something?
probably. I'm
Just
not sure I
maybe
have
a
the
little
energy.
just maybe some little squares. Not big enough for the whole butterfly or moth, but just like a little ripped square of black that tips under
Behind his
one
body,
corner,
kind of, or
or under one corner of his wing, kind of thing. Because if you did, that little spot would show up and it would bring your eye to the whole thing.
okay, I'll look into that after I get a bunch cut. Yes, diatomaceous earth. It is. It is. It works great. Um,
hmm
but it is such a mess. And for fleas, for like roaches and other things like that, you can just put some out and they will crawl into it. But fleas, you have to just put it all over your carpet, all over your upholstered furniture. I mean, it's just hideous. And we didn't put it on the beds, but we took all the covers off and sprayed the beds down with an vinegar and what's that essential oil mix, and then washed everything and washed all the clothes, washed all everything we could put in the washer. We did, and the other stuff is just well, we got rid of some rugs
Oh dear, that's
and just had to throw them away just because I didn't want to take the chance.
yeah, yeah. I can understand that.
And so, anyway, I'm hoping Sunday is when we're going to be vacuuming. We're still lighting the candle things every night, and when we don't catch any 2 nights in a row, that's when we're going to vacuum it all up.
Oh, okay.
And so, I'm using it more as an indicator that we still have them than as a actual, way to kill them, because
Yeah.
it takes forever to kill them all that way. But it does let you know whether you still got some. And this is,
I- our kitty cat that we had when we moved from South Dakota and into the motorhome, when we were living in the motorhome before we got in the wreck, um, he was leash trained. He didn't like to take walks, but he would like to go outside, and I would put him outside on the leash. And he was very well behaved on the leash, because when we first got him, taking him to the vet, we would put him on the leash in the car instead of in a carrier.
Yeah.
So he did the leash all the time. But now they have cute little harnesses, so you don't have to put a collar. You don't have to put the leash on a collar. He was on the collar, so it was not as comfortable for him, and I'm sure that he would have liked it better um, with the harness.
Yeah. Well, when I was growing up, we had an outdoor cat. It came up and adopted us, and she was pregnant, so mom had mercy on her and fed her, and then um, after the babies were born, we caught her. I mean, after they, got older, we caught her and took her and had her fixed, and then just set her free again because she liked roaming the neighborhood. She did not want to be a house cat. Um, but we did not want a million more babies. These cats around here seem to have a million babies, and I, I wish that somebody in my neighborhood was an avid catch and release person. I was actually thinking about that until I realized that these cats had brought all these fleas into my garage and left them there to hibernate. And the only thing
Mm-hmm.
we do out there is go grab the lawnmower, so we hadn't noticed them.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Anyway, we bombed it back about a month ago, just to bomb, fogger thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um, and just so Ethan wouldn't have to worry about spiders, on the lawnmower and stuff. Um, and then we hadn't been back in there except to get the lawnmower. But after we sprayed the yard,
uh-huh.
um, I went and was fixing to open that garage door, and they were like just swarmed me.
Oh.
It was just disgusting, and that's we've never had them before, in our yard or anything, and so we've sprayed the yard twice. We've got the highest powered fogger we could that's got something extra in it that most of them don't, so that it will kill the larva and the eggs. And we bombed it out there, and then we're going to do it again. But then we closed up the hole on the side of the house where the cats were getting in. um I didn't want to try to do that until we had bombed it once, because I didn't want to be infested while I was trying to get that taken care of.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so we'll have to redo it. But anyway, it's exhausting.
I am sure. Barbara, one of my friends has. They're like they go in her window of her bedroom. Hi, Riri. They go into the window of her bedroom so that the cat can get up there and get outside. It's not really big, but it's it's a way for the cat to get more outside. And the window will close so that the cat can stay out there if it wants to. But I hope I said hello to everybody. I'm going to finish this drawer and then I'm going to take the stuff that I
Riri, hey,
kept and I'm going to
glad
do
you're here.
something with it.
Jacqueline, glad you're here.
Hi, Jacqueline.
I have to, just telling everybody real quick, I have to get off at 3.
Oh, you had some things you were going to show.
Oh, yeah, I did. I'll do that in just a second.
You have to get off at 3, so we're going to get off at 3, guys. Which is fine because I have chores I really should be doing.
Yeah, me too, but I decided my mental health needed a break, so.
Well, sometimes that's true. But when you get ready to show your show and tell, you need to make yourself bigger.
Okay. All right. I will show it now. I just have a couple of things I wanted to show y'all. First one is I got these fat quarters at Dollar Tree. They are 100% cotton, and there's 5 of them for $5. So when you buy the little individual ones that are in rolls, that's one fat quarter for $1.25. So these end up being $1 a piece. And I wanted them for, well, I like green anyway, but I wanted them for my Christmas thing we're gonna do.
Oh,
They had black and white. Also, they had a whole bunch of packages of.
Yeah, I've seen them.
These were the only ones that interested me, though.
I've seen the black and white one, and it keeps wanting to jump in my cart, but so far it has stayed where it belonged because I cannot justify any more fabric.
Yeah. Well, I probably shouldn't have, but.
Yes, but your stash isn't as big as mine.
I was tired and I saw these and thought, oh, that'd be fun for the Christmas book, and I felt so completely uninspired. I decided any little bit of inspiration I can get, I need. And I got a green ribbon.
Yeah.
But there's this one and this one. And oh, and they've got a black and white one in here. So here's the green set. And
is
then
that black and white, or is it just super dark green?
This one is black and white. The rest of them all have green, some
have
gray
green in them. Okay.
But they do have green in them, but except for that one. And then this one's red. And I decided that I needed them both.
Well, that's, sometimes that's the way it is. Retail therapy is therapy once you understand it.
That's true. Oh, Andrea, I understand. Of course, I don't live in a house by myself, but it's bad enough when you got me and two two younger versions of me that are also collectors. That's really bad.
Yeah. Well, and I have someone who doesn't he is very good at helping me collect.
Yeah.
He never stops me, that much for sure.
Okay, and this one
once in a while, but
it's basically the same. I guess it also has a black and white
one.
Black and white
one. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, I like those. Those are cool.
Yeah, and they don't have to be Christmas at all, but they can
No.
be. And so that's
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, the shed, well, we have two garages, so yeah. And Jeff's poor shed has a whole bunch of my mother's stuff in it, which is, not really fair to him, but that's that's where those went to. Okay. Yeah, there is no reason on earth that I need all of these little pieces of book paper. None. Nope, nope, nope. If I need more little pieces of book paper, I can find a book to tear up. That's for sure.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just gonna tie these back together, and then I'll show you the other thing. In one of my many
Okay.
trips to Walmart looking for various things that we were using to try and take care of our issue, um, I found this book.
Reverse coloring book. Uh-huh. Okay. I've looked at some of that online. It's very interesting.
I've never seen anything like it before,
Oh
but I
yeah,
thought it's
I've
like watercolor, and then you do the black.
right. Um, I can't remember who I was watching on YouTube, and it was before I left because I thought it was really cool. Excuse me, I have the hiccups.
Anyway, I'm not sure how I'm going to use it, um, but I thought it would be fun to use to doodle on some of it
Oh yeah.
and use some of it in as backgrounds and all kinds of different ways you can use it.
Oh yeah. It's really interesting, and I don't know. Did Dee Dee have a book like that?
I don't know. I've never seen it until I just happened to see it at
Yeah,
Walmart.
and like I
So
said,
somebody else might know.
it was before I left on my trip that I remember seeing it. Because I looked up. Well, I think I looked up some of the books on Amazon because there was there's a whole series of them.
Yeah. This was the only one I saw, but
That
it was just sitting on an end cap, and I
mm-hmm.
was in a
Yeah.
hurry. I didn't have time to really look around, so I just grabbed it.
Grabbed it. Yeah.
Yeah, I will be too, Andrea. Um, I tell you, every 5 seconds I have a phantom bug on me.
Oh, yeah. It may not be phantom, but I totally understand why it might be because that's kind of freaky.
You always have to check to make sure it is a
To
phantom,
make
but
sure it's phantom. Yep. Yeah. Uh-huh.
and
Yes,
I really
because
like that they don't have anything on the back, so you're not wasting any of it.
yeah.
But anyway, it's called the Reverse Coloring Book, Mindful Journeys by Kendra Norton. The book has the colors, you draw the lines, is what it says.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I just thought that was very interesting. So,
I think it would be a lot of fun.
Okay, back to cutting out butterflies
Okay.
and moths.
Well, I've gotten to the bottom of my drawer.
Oh, wait a minute.
And
I just realized it's still on me. Okay. Oh, yay, you've done good.
I didn't it didn't all go away. Oh, dang it. I just dumped it all over the floor. Oh, I had to go get the other trash can though. Of course, that one had stuff in it already. Oh, today's Thursday. I wonder if Jeff remembers that he needs to empty the trash cans. I'll be right back. I think he's in the other room.
All right.
You didn't empty the trash.
Well, I've been working on trying to get the apartment behind my mom's house next door ready for Ethan to move into, and we were cleaning out the refrigerator.
Ooh, that's an icky thing.
It is, and it's not that bad because we've been using it to store stuff over the time, so it's not like it's just sitting there getting gross, but
Uh-huh.
still, it needs to be cleaned, and there was some condiments in there from when my brother was, um when he was working in Amarillo part-time. He would come up, and he would stay there while he was working while he was here.
Mm-hmm.
He worked for American Quarter Horse, and so he would come up and spend a week here every month,
Oh,
and then
okay.
he'd be out on the road the rest of the month. But anyway, he stayed there, and so there were some condiments still in the refrigerator. So I got him out, and I was carrying them, and of course, most of them were in plastic bottles, but the soy sauce was in a glass bottle, and it slipped
Oh no.
and fell, and so I had glass and soy sauce all over the floor.
Oh.
I'm like, yeah, could I have picked something more messy than that? I'm not sure if I could have. Anyway, we got it cleaned up, but it was like, okay, I'm trying to clean up stuff, not make messes.
Not make a bigger mess. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we got the internet put in over there, so
Okay.
we've got
Well, then you've accomplished a lot.
we have accomplished a lot. I've got the bedroom and bathroom are, well, once I get the towels and stuff washed, the bedroom and bathroom are ready to go, and the living room's almost ready. He wants to spray all the baseboards before we bring over any more furniture.
Mm-hmm.
So that's this morning we were vacuuming under and behind all the living room furniture, and there's a big rug in there. We pull that up, and we're vacuuming under and around it and on it, and um so we're getting there. It's just because we're trying to do all this at the same time, it's just none of it's going very fast.
Very, very well. Mm-hmm.
And so
Okay. So I'm kind of
oh,
sorting
it'll be okay, Andrea. Eventually. Is that
eventually.
the
Yeah.
heap or the trash pile?
Well, no, no. This is. I sort of sorted it out by black and white and tan just for the moment because um I'm going to take this and make some kind of little journal.
All right.
No, not this green thing. I don't think. I think the green thing is going to go over there. I don't. I don't know, but I have this bigger piece right here. This is just inside of an envelope. So that's how that's going to go.
Anyway. Hannah had to spend her 21st birthday at work.
Uh-oh.
And it was yesterday. I went and got her and took her to Red Lobster for lunch.
Well, that was sweet, Mom.
And so it was nice to have a break from all the stuff I was doing and actually do something that celebrates her birthday instead of just it being another day, but she got a gift.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she
Yep.
got new watercolors for her birthday, and she's like, and I can't even use them. There's just no time right now. I was like, I know, honey, that's part of being a grown up. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That is part of being a grown-up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. At least you got a gift,
That's true. So
I,
she got watercolor from me, and Ethan got her he did a little research and got her some wine. She's been saying for a long time. As soon as she turned 21, she wanted to try making some mulled wine. So
Oh,
he got her the stuff to do that with, and that was a fun surprise for her.
yeah.
Don't know when we're gonna have time to do that, but she's got the stuff.
Well, but wine takes a little while.
Yeah.
Our friends in Wetumpka have actually made wine in the past. I don't know that they make it a lot or anything or anymore, but they gave us a bottle. Well, I can't remember when we were there that they gave us a bottle, but
Yeah. Well,
um,
she's not wanting to make wine. She's wanting to mull wine.
oh, to mull wine. Okay,
Yeah.
so
So he got her a
oh,
bottle of wine to mull, and we got her
okay,
oranges and stuff. So
so she's gonna put the spices in it. Okay, well that will be easier than making it.
yes, she's always thought y- that maybe it would be palatable if she made mulled wine.
Maybe it would be palatable. Huh? Okay. Uh-huh.
I said, well, you put enough sugar and spices in it, and
yeah,
orange, it'll be palatable.
yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, so this cover is a little flimsy, and I have some little pieces of cardstock. Now I have some other. Yeah.
I tell you, I'm going from cold to hot to cold to hot.
Oh, so I'm
Either it
thinking.
freezes me or it goes off and then I get hot. So
Mhm. I'm thinking I'm going to line this piece because it's just a little thin. So I think what I'm gonna do.
Brittany says white Moscato is the only wine she likes. The only time I ever found any I liked was when I went on a tour of the Napa and Sonoma Valleys once when I was on a trip with the orthodontic office that I worked at. We went on to a convention in San Francisco, and then we took a wine tour. And I didn't think that there was be anything I liked. I just was going along with everybody else. But they had some sparkling wines at one of these places, and that was good. If I had, I wish I knew what it was. I should have written it down or something. But um, it was going to cost so much. I mean, you could have it shipped home. We couldn't because we were
Mm-hmm.
flying. We couldn't take it with us. But several people bought some and had it shipped home. But I couldn't afford that, so I just enjoyed it while I was there and didn't worry about it.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I'm not real fond of most wines. I think it's Riesling I do kind of like, but I've had a couple of.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa. Real weird
Hi,
um,
Julie.
reactions to wine. So I don't do wine. Okay, I had. I know I had another piece of cardstock here. Where did it go? There it is. Um, we were staying in an extended stay hotel when we went on one of our moves. Must have been, I think it was when we moved to Nebraska, and they had dinner, or like friendly hour or whatever you call it at dinner time, and they served
Yeah.
hors d'oeuvres and wine and beer. And I had this little tiny glass of wine, and I barely made it back to the room and laid on the floor and tried not to asphyxiate. And I figured it was because it was cheap wine, but a few years later, we were at my sister's, and her husband does. He's a hi, Brenda. He's a salesman. He's a sales rep and for wine,
Hi,
and
Brenda.
he um, he had done a wine tasting all over the mid state of New York and come home with all these open bottles of wine. So we were having wine with dinner, and they weren't inexpensive wine. And it happened again. So I just don't drink it at all anymore.
Yeah.
It was never one of my favorites, kind of thing. I was never really interested in wine.
Yeah. I've never been much either. And I can't stand just even the smell of beer. So,
Oh, well, when I was in college, I learned that I do like beer sometimes, but I'm not allowed to drink it anymore. So it has bubbles in it, and I'm not allowed to drink anything with bubbles. So
oh, yeah.
um, I'll sometimes taste Jeff's, just a taste, but that's okay. My cover was just a little too weak, so we just took the scraps and turned it into a little bit more sturdy. I mean, when you were going to throw them away anyways, it doesn't really matter, right?
That's true. Okay.
Yeah, Barbara, I miss it once in a while with pizza. That's when I really miss it. And when you're really, really hot, I hate to say this, when you're really, really hot, really cold beer is kind of nice. Oh, so folks in your part of the world enjoy beer, lager. Yeah. hmm Oh, Andrea, I had extremely horrendous acid reflux for years, to the point where I took a medication that I should have never taken and for a long time, and just uh, it was bad, bad, bad reflux. Anyways, because of that, I had some surgery because I had a abrasion on my esophagus, and the surgery meant that they took part of my stomach and wrapped it around the bottom of my esophagus, which means that, hi, Julie, the closure that is normally at the bottom of your esophagus allows stuff to go in and stuff to come back out. Well, mine no longer does. It can be forced in, but it doesn't come back out. So I'm not supposed to drink. I'm not allowed soda, which was really hard because, I'm a 2 liter a bottle a day girl. So, that was really difficult. And so that's why I can't have anything with bubbles. I'm also not supposed to use a straw. Anything with
That would
bubbles.
be hard. That'd be harder for me than giving up Coke, I think, giving up a straw.
Um,
I use a straw for everything except hot tea.
well, see, and that's why these bottles are so important, because so many of the bottles um, have actually a straw inside of them,
That's
and
true.
you suck out of them instead of drink out of them. So it was kind of hard to find, some kind of refillable bottle that could be put in the dishwasher and still had. Oh, see, those show up so much better once you inked them. Just
Yeah,
inking
they
them
are.
doesn't.
So
So
I thought, well, I'm going to start with inking them, and while I'm still thinking about the black paper thing.
yeah, I mean, if the ink may just be enough. So
We will find out, hopefully.
okay, so here we are going to do just some. All right, let's. Okay.
You know, there's a lot of stress at your house when your dog doesn't want to eat.
Oh dear. Yep. Hmm.
He is eating, but not, he won't eat,
Not
he's
well.
not eating as much food as normal. And so Hannah ends up hand feeding it to him at night when before bed. And he's like taking advantage of that now. He's like, oh, this is good. This is good. I'll just wait all day and Hannah will feed me tonight.
Oh, that's wonderful, Barbara. That's been something else I've never really had that much of. We had some things like that when we were at Stephanie's because Albert would bring them home, but um, that's not a normal thing for. Okay. Okay, see, I'm using these little tiny pieces of paper and making a signature that way. Okay, so now this one. Okay, this one needs to fit the whole thing, but it needs to turn up like this and be a little pocket. Let's make it into a little pocket right now.
This apartment that Ethan is moving into is the one that we lived in the first 6 years of his life, right behind my mom. So it's kind of weird for him to be moving back in over there.
Mhm.
I was over there cleaning the bathroom and the kitchen. I was like, I just love this bathroom and kitchen so much more than mine. Maybe I should move in over here and let him stay in the
Well, there you
house.
go. Let the kids have the house and you take the apartment. Do you see Brenda's comment about
Oh
the
no, I missed it.
canned chicken for the puppy?
Yes, the problem is that we've done that before, and then you have to keep on doing it. And
Oh,
we just got him back to just eating dog food um, for his meal, and then he gets treats. But because Hannah doesn't want him to be that expensive of a pet.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Wise
And it does
decision.
cost a lot more when you add that stuff in.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Wise child.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Wise adult. Not a
Well, she'll
child.
always be my child, so.
Well, yes, that's always going to be true, but that's just
Oh
beside the point.
no.
Oh no,
Okay,
what?
we're gonna have some kind of grungy butterflies here. I'll just make the other side grungy too.
Okay. Uh, Lisa, Barbara wants to know, does Ethan remember the apartment when he was little?
Yeah, I mean he does, but mostly what he remembers is um the bugs, the fact that we had because it's on the ground. I mean, literally the cement slab is on the ground, and
So,
so it is harder to keep the bugs out, and that's what he remembers about it, and so that's not a good memory for him. Um, and that's part of why we're doing so much before he moves in over there to try to you know fight against that memory. It really wasn't as bad as he remembers, because
no, but
he was little and he just remembers what he remembers. Um, but it does, you do get more bugs over there because they go under my house mostly, and there's no place to go under that one, so they just come in because our house is pier and beam, and it
mhm.
makes it harder to spray because um, you have to try to go in the basement and do some spraying and all of that. But anyway, we had usually if we use this home defense stuff, we just spray once a year outside and it works. This year it's just we've because of all the rain we had, it didn't last all year like it's supposed to. We're gonna have to do it again.
Yeah, that's
But
mhm.
anyway, And we had some different kind of roaches this year we've never had before. They look kind of like I would call them albino roaches. I don't know. They're very
Ew.
pale, but they look. Other than that, they look just the same. Have you ever had such a creature?
No, we just have giant. The roaches we get are like this, and they're what they call them palmetto bugs.
Palmetto bugs. Yeah, I was gonna say we get
Palmetto
those
bugs.
too, but we get regular old cockroaches too.
Yeah, they call
But
these
we can
palmetto
fight those
bugs.
pretty good. But anyway, it was weird to see these blonde blonde
Yeah,
roaches.
yeah, I would think so. So
Anyway, I don't want to talk about bugs anymore. Okay. New subject.
okay, new subject. Totally understand.
I
Okay, so
came here to
I'm
get away from that, but
yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'm measuring very carefully. Did you notice that?
tell.
Uh-huh. I really measured very, very carefully. Uh-huh. Okay. Stay open. Okay. What have I got? Yeah, I have no idea what kind of roaches would be blonde, but you know, they just sound disgusting to me, so
They are. Anyway, I'm glad I'm able to do this. Hopefully I'll be able to stream on Monday, but I don't know. You better
well, I
stream on Sunday because I need an excuse to be able to sit and do nothing.
okay.
I
Do
have
you
to
want
watch
to stream
Sonya.
with do you want to stream with me?
No, I want to sit
Okay.
and do
You
nothing.
want to sit and do nothing. Okay, well that is perfectly all right. I totally understand that thought process completely. Um, you're more than welcome to just sit and do nothing. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh.
Okay, I need to fold this the way I'm gonna fold it before I decide where these critters go. Okay. I need something to put in there for the spine. Well, the thing is, Julie, I need to be able to put my feet up some. I have maybe
Yeah.
had 30 minutes a day where I could put my feet up for the past 9 days.
So
And
it's
so it's really doing me in. I've got to be able to put my feet up for a while. And that's and I can't do that out here. So but that's a
well,
good
and
idea if it wasn't for that, it would be good. You know, I thought I had a skinny ruler. That's the skinniest one.
okay. This this particular piece of wax linen is very, very thick. It's some cheapy stuff that I got somewhere along the line.
The cheapy what set?
It's wax linen, and I
Oh,
probably got it. I probably got it. You know, who knows? Who knows where I got it? I have no idea. Um, because you know I've probably had it for ages and ages, and it was lighter than the other wax linen that was in there, and I didn't have any black in my container. Don't have a clue why I have no black, but I didn't. So, and since I wanted to accomplish this, and I didn't want to get out of my chair because I was being lazy,
Barbara wants to know if you've heard from Beth about whether she got the envelopes or not.
What did she tell me? Honestly, I can't remember. But Barbara, who are you missing? Anybody's? And Lisa, are you missing anybody's?
Nope, I got Maria's yesterday,
Okay,
and that was my last one.
I still don't have Maria's, but it might be out there in the box. Jamie had, I think Jamie's got all of her videos done except for Maria's. I don't know. I have to double check them. I have, that was, on my agenda, and things haven't accomplished the same way that I expected them to. Yeah. No, I'm good, but mine to Beth is one that went to the wrong address. Okay. You don't have mine? Good grief, Barbara. I sent it ages ago.
Yeah, I was going to say I got mine last week.
Huh. Okay. Well, I was going to, sometime this weekend, I was going to send out a note to everybody to find out who didn't have what. Barbara, if it doesn't come in the next few days, I'll have to get out another. I think I have everything where I can do it again. Okay. I think I dropped one. Oh, I did.
Uh-oh.
One fell out. Oh, well, I'm not going to worry about it. It's out. It's not in there. So it's okay. It's all right. I'm not going to worry about it at all.
Okay.
I'm going to decorate it, but I'm not going to worry about the fact that one of the pages fell out. Nope, nope, nope. Okay.
Well, I don't have to worry about that because I'm going to put that black tape around the edge. Okay.
Okay, Barbara. Well, like I said, we'll give it another few days, and then if it doesn't show up, I'll worry about it then. Because I put them all out in the box. I did not go to the post office. I was, covered up with everything else, so I put them in the mailbox out front. So who knows? But they all went out at the same time, so. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Yes, thumbs would be very good.
Thumbs are always appreciated.
Mm-hmm. Okay, where? Oh, there, go in there. Okay, so there's that.
Okay. I think that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Uh-oh, Julie's cold. Not good. I would like to be cold, Julie. Oh, you have no idea. Ugh. Oh, and rain. Jeffrey got the lawn mowed this morning, but it has done nothing but rain and just rain and rain and rain and rain and rain. Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. I'm glad you're here.
Okay, I do not know what's going on with my glue bottle, but I would guess it's my fault for having left the lid off or something.
Well, that'll sure do it.
Well, every once in a while it gets to be a pain trying to put it on, put the needle back every single time, and then you want to do something else, and then you gotta take it out, put it back in, and take it out, put it
I
back
know. It is frustrating.
in. Every once in a while, but that's
Uh-uh.
okay. See, like just then, I just left the lid open. My fault. Tanya, it's all rain. Feels like we're trapped in play by Tennessee Williams. Yeah, there you go. Uh-huh. Um, we've had so much rain. So much, so much, so much. Okay, this is not going to work well if I don't get it on there
Well,
right.
we had all that rain in May,
Uh-huh.
and we've gotten a couple of little bits since then, but not much.
Mm-hmm.
And so everything's all turning brown here, and they're still pumping water out of those playa lakes, and everything else is turning brown.
Oh, dear.
So it's beginning to look like it usually does.
Okay, so I put that on the bottom down there, but let's see what we can do about finding. I had another piece of the white. Where did it go? There it is. So what we will do is if we put this on a piece of black, and then we need a piece of white to go behind this. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's better. It's like
What?
I cannot figure out why I'm having so much trouble seeing chat. It's because it's not the size it usually is.
Okay, so maybe that's me. Maybe that's what's wrong with mine because I've had trouble for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and I thought it was just my eyes as bad as they've been. How do you fix it?
Well, I went up in the browser and those three dots
Yeah.
and increased the size. It was on
Okay.
like 80 and I put it to 100%.
Okay. Well, then mine's already at 100. So.
Well, try to do 110.
Huh. Okay, that worked. I did 110, and that makes the chat a whole lot easier to see. It may go by faster because there's not as many people in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had our humidity is like breathing water outside. It's just when you go out the door, it's kind of like you might as well skip your shower, because when you go out the door, you're taking one, whether or not it's raining. It doesn't have to be raining. You just walk out into that humid air. This morning when I got up, it hadn't been raining, but our front windows were all fogged on the outside because it was that wet outside.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
I can't remember how this was. I think it that way. I don't know. That's how I'm putting it. I don't remember how I had
I
it.
see.
I just always like them all to be flying a different direction.
Oh my goodness.
Except
The pages are on different directions and they're going to fly different directions. Are you all
I
right?
always make my butterflies fly different directions.
Okay.
That just
I
looks.
just messed that
It
up.
appeals to me more than 'em being in a straight line or something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
okay, well there's my cover. Um,
That is really pretty. Is this Has this journal got a purpose, or is it just for the fun of making the journal?
just for the fun of making it. We'll
Okay.
maybe figure out a purpose for it later.
Oh, by the way, you remember hi Mindy?
Hi, Mindy.
Do you cuz do you remember when we were discussing the fact that neither one of us could remember what it was we were going to do when I came home? We had a
Sorry, I'm
project
having a
and
coughing fit.
okay, I'll
I
leave you
do
alone.
remember discussing that. I still don't remember what we were going to do.
Okay, do you remember those file folder things that had the bottom in them? The brown folder things that they're not
Yes.
really file folders. They're okay. You had some, and Helen gave me some, and we talked about um, doing some kind of journal out of them.
That's true. And I had totally
However,
forgotten that.
that requires brain cells, and I'm not sure I have any.
Well, me either. I'm not sure I have enough for this, much less.
Well, actually, this is kind of fun today.
Good. I'm
And I
enjoying what
and
I'm doing. I just don't know what, you know. I'm trying to decide if I want to put Mod Podge over it.
oh, yeah,
Um, it would
that might
protect
be.
it,
Mm-hmm.
but
This is a totally scrappy journal. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Only problem
that
is
medium, Barbara says.
I don't like the feel of that medium. Yes, I feel like it's a brain cell free day. Yes, that's the deal. I have no brain cells left. Don't know that I want to worry about brain cells. Okay, let's see here. Oh, open. And my scissors are in the dining room, the pair I like all the time. So, I'm using ones I don't like. Okay, so this is the right side up. Okay, so isn't it? Yes, this is the right side up. So we'll put this little tag in there because, you know, that's a cute little tag just all by itself. We'll put some little pages in there just because, you know.
I'm trying to remember. I found some matte medium that I had bought when it was clearance.
Uh-huh.
There it is. I'll try that. We'll see. We'll see what we think.
Okay.
If I don't like it, I'll go back over it with Mod Podge.
There you go. Okay, so here's the deal. This needs to be sturdier. Somehow it needs to be sturdier.
Just suddenly occurred to me I had no idea what time it is.
Oh dear. It's 2:38. We're getting there.
I know. Fast. I wasn't
Uh-huh.
that fast.
Yep. That kind of needs something behind it, but I really want to stick to the black and white thing. Do I have any? Black and white and red, maybe? Maybe I have some red in here. Not something that will work. Okay, why is my thing falling apart? Don't know. Oh, maybe this would work. Oh, look at there. That would work, wouldn't it? That'd be cool. Is there a piece of red back there, though? No. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Teresa. Tanya does too. And the other matte medium, the Liquitex that I've tried before, I don't really like as good as Mod Podge. But
Yeah.
for a shot because I got it on clearance and
Well, you know, I don't like the. I don't
somebody
like
said
to.
they liked it. So
I don't like. I don't like to touch it. It's one of those things that I really don't like to touch. And the Mod Podge mixed with glue. Now, straight Mod Podge I don't much like either. I really like it when it's mixed with glue.
yeah, I know I don't like the Mod Podge by itself because I figured that out a long time ago. But
Yeah. Okay.
I'll let you know next time I'm on if I like if I like this or not.
Like that or not. Okay.
It's just Artist Loft. It's not like it's something special, but I heard somebody say how much they liked it, so I thought when I found it for $5 or something like that, I decided to go ahead and
That
get
you
it.
tried it. Okay. I think we need some ink. Where's my black ink? Oh, I made a mess even worse than I had before. That's gray. That's not black. There's a black one.
Once this dries, I'm gonna, and y'all may remember this from last time, but
Once it dries, what?
just a second, I gotta put this
Okay.
brush in the water while I'm thinking about it, or it'll end up getting ruined because I forgot to do it.
Guys, don't forget the 21st. We're gonna do a 24-hour live stream, Christmas in July. That is, if Lisa can still.
Yo, surely by then.
I was gonna say, surely by
I'm
then
gonna run
it'll be
away.
okay. That's. I think that by then, if it's not sorted out, you need to run away.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking it's gonna be good by then.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I've missed them too, Teresa, and I still have not picked winners for the rest of the ones I did, and I have not mailed out the ones that already won. I literally have done nothing except clean my house and work on the dog and the yard and the apartment for Ethan to move into. All this stuff at once, um trying to get
Trying
it
to.
all taken care of. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I would much rather be making postcards every day. Oh. This kind of just jumped in and messed up all of our days.
I was gonna say it just you know it didn't play nice.
It did
It was
not. And
supposed to play nice.
this is black tape. I think it's
Hmm.
gaffer's tape, but I'm not positive. But I'm going to put it around the outside edge of this, which is why I inked the lines in black.
Okay.
But this has to dry first, so. Yeah, my
Okay.
plate is not big enough for everything that's on it. It's all in a pile and trying to roll off the edges. Oh.
Okay. All right. So far, so good.
Yay. I like it.
Mm.
I like the one pop of red.
Well, and there's going to be another little pop of red on the front cover, I think.
Yeah, that'll be great.
See, I got another little piece of red. This little piece can go in
Andrea,
here.
I'm
I'm,
glad I'm
I'm
able to be with you too, Teresa. I was going to go insane if I didn't have some me time.
some playtime.
Yes.
Um, See, I have put some little pieces of paper in here now that are like little like little notey things. But let's see here. We have this and these. How many of these do I have left? Because there's 2.
Well, my fan has to be recharged.
Uh-oh.
I guess Ethan may have borrowed it.
3.
So I'm just going to let this air dry then.
Okay.
And I'm going to just sit here.
Okay. Well, that's allowed. It is most definitely allowed. Let's see
Good.
here. We may have to do. Maybe let's see. Will this one fit if it's folded? Because that would be
Teresa's
cute.
off to the balcony. Okay.
Okay, hon. Okay.
I think I'm going to do 2 signatures, and I'm going to put one of them in here and do it closer to this side of this spine, and then one of them in here and do it closer to this side of this spine so that one will be in back and one will be
In front. That'll be cool.
So
That'll be very cool. Okay, let's see here. Let's put this one in there. Okay, so we have another little notebook that needs to be bound because then it can go in there.
that gray paper, is that security envelope?
Yes. All of
And the
these
little
were
one. Yeah.
Yeah, all of these were security envelopes. So they were in my scrap drawer, and they just can't live there anymore because
Nope. Got to
we
earn their
just
keep.
we can't have that. This is a piece of really cool paper. Oh, this was in the scrap drawer. Maybe I should use this on the front.
Ooh,
That might be fun.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's pretty. Makes it very fancy.
Mm-hmm. Shall we put just a little pop of black behind it? Ooh, we need a little pop of red too. So should I just put it back there? That might be cool.
Well, don't type, Teresa. Just relax and watch.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay.
That way you don't have to fret over it. Ooh, yes.
Oh, I'm not very close in. I didn't realize you were okay. Okay. This mouse turns itself off. It's just ornery. I hate this. Sometimes it's just ornery. Oh, Julie, I'm sorry your back's not feeling well. But yes, I think that little pop of red is.
Yeah.
So, first off, we need to trim this a little bit because, Then we need to put some glue back here. And put this little bit of red on there. Okay, now let's see if we can cut a straight line with this pair of scissors. This is not my. Yep, see? I need to go get my other scissors. There we go. All right. That's about as close to center as
Well,
it's
one
going to
thing
get.
is this is not sticky, which was the thing I didn't like about Mod Podge by itself.
Oh, yeah. No, I have never seen, what do you call that stuff? That stuff. I've never noticed
Matte
it to
medium?
be matte medium. I've never noticed it to be sticky. I find it that it has a texture to it that I just can hardly stand to have on my hands. And when I touch it after it dries, it makes it even worse. It's just.
Yeah.
And so I imagine if I wasn't going to do anything like turn a page or anything like that, it would be fine. But
If you didn't have to touch it,
if
unfortunately,
I
books
didn't have
are
to
touchable
touch it,
things.
yeah, if I didn't have to touch it, I might be all right. Crooked, crooked, crooked. Okay. That and this. Okay.
Well, so far I'm okay with the way this feels. So it almost
Well, that
feels like I
almost.
didn't put anything on it. But
Oh, that's good.
anyway, it's just Artist Loft.
Yeah.
Professional matte medium, it says.
That's Michael's brand, isn't it?
Yes.
Sounds like you have Princess and the Pea type issues. You feel everything. Yeah. Well, and foods I don't like is a lot of times because how they feel in my mouth. I cannot stand lima beans or butter beans, and it's because it's like putting chalk in my mouth. I can't imagine getting close enough to liver to actually put it in my mouth, but I've had it before, and that was another thing is how it felt.
I agree with your mom, Brittany. I don't really like um, construction
Yeah,
paper either.
yeah, I don't like construction paper much either. Mm-mm.
In fact, I did
Okay,
when I had scrapbook paper and cardstock and different stuff like that that my kids used when we did art stuff for school. because I didn't even buy construction paper.
Okay, so this now needs some kind of little decoration too, because we can't. I've got to stitch it, but
I
maybe I
agree. And
can.
you got
Dec-
7 minutes to
I
make it
got
beautiful.
7 minutes. Okay, to make it beautiful.
Well, you don't have to, but it would be fun if you could finish it in 7 minutes so we could see.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't like the Liquitex matte medium very
I don't
good.
either. Mm-mm.
And I'm not sure if it's the way you paint it on that I don't like the way it feels going on with my brush, or if it's touching it. I can't remember. I haven't used it in so long. I can't remember what my objection was to it, but I know I decided I would use that bottle and then never buy any more. But I have a couple of different kinds of matte medium that I got, on clearance or on sale, so I need to be using them. She does do great, doesn't she, Andrea? I do like golden, Brenda.
Yeah, pretty
I
things are
agree it's the best. It's also out of my price range most of the
uh,
time. I have bought it before, but
we have to have pretty things out of trash. That's all there is to it.
yeah.
It's a necessity. It is. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna put this like so on this one. Don't stick. Okay. It was thinking about being misbehaving. It really
I could
was.
tell. I could tell you were putting it back in its place.
Yep. You have to make it behave. Because if it doesn't behave, really? Huh. Okay.
I think that's what Tanya doesn't like it for that reason, Barbara, too. She says it feels like a glove on your fingertips.
Oh, it feels worse than a glove to me. It's got I don't know. It's got a texture and it dries on your hands so fast if you get it on your hands. And I get it on my hands. I mean, whenever I'm collaging, I definitely get it on my hands. And I know lots of people use it, but okay, now I haven't turned. Oh, I wonder if I could do a staple. I wonder if it's deep enough to do a staple. No, I probably can't with this one. Nope. I'll get out my big stapler and staple it. I think is what I'm gonna do. Is staple that right there. And that's
That's very
that.
cute.
And then it will tuck in right here. And then I
Perfect.
have some little paper. This is a little pocket and has some little papers in there. And then these are little flippy papers, pages you can write on. And then come on back here. There's another pocket. So it needs a few little papers in it. It just does. What do we got? What do we got? Well, we got to straighten this one up. We cannot stick it in there like that. That's just unacceptable.
Well, we need it to be acceptable.
Yeah, we can't have it just stuffed in there like not straight. Okay. Okay. Wonder I kind of need. Okay, what's in the trash bin? Mm, mm. Okay, what's in the? Oh. I need something with a little bit of red in it to go in that. Well, I bet I'll find something somewhere.
I bet you will.
It just needs a tiny little bit of. Oh, here, I got it.
Yeah, there you go. Something red. All right. I was fixing to say, as long as it's something red, it'll be good.
There you go.
Very cute.
Yeah. I can also trim this off. Okay, what's this little piece of red? Oh, this is even better. There we go.
All righty.
Okay. Okay, made out of trash.
Very
Put
cute.
the trash can. Yep. Now the problem is I still have more left over on the other side of me. Oh dear. And I didn't get rid of this. So, maybe Sunday I'll make some kind of little journal out of what's in here.
That sounds like a plan.
And there's another drawer here as well that, it has a bunch of these in it.
Oh, well, you got to keep some of those.
Well, yeah, I gotta keep a few, but there's not gonna be very many. I gotta get rid of some of this mess. I really do. I did it in record time. Yeah, well, yeah, that's been what?
Hi, Sue. I'm glad you're here.
Hi, Sue. Um, an hour and a half, Lisa. An hour
An
and
hour
a
and a
half.
half.
Well, and I did go through my drawer beforehand.
Yeah, and all I did was cut out a bunch of butterflies and glue them down.
Well, that's all right. I'm really tickled by this. This came out really cute.
It is. It's really cute.
Mhm.
Now you
Okay.
need to just, every time you find something red or black and white, you stick it in there.
Yeah, I probably could.
If you're like me, it'll go on a shelf and it'll stay just like that forever.
That's exactly what Sue's been sitting in the back stitching. I did I've got a cover started for a journal that I started slow stitching while we were gone, and it's coming out really well. The first layer of stitching is all done. So I just got to put on some, I want to do some layered things on it. And then I bought myself a jean jacket while we were gone for $6. Really nice jean jacket. Um, and it's a men's, so it's long. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking about stitching on it. I
Oh,
think
that
it would
would be
be really
fun.
cool to be all stitched up because, I need another jacket, like a hole in my head.
Well, it's 3 o'clock. I gotta go.
Yep. She's got to go, guys. Bye,
Love you all.
all.
Thank you for coming and joining us. God bless you. And I'm assuming we'll see you at Tanya's on Sunday.
Yep.
And hopefully I'll be on Monday, but I'm not promising anything. Love you
Okay.
all. Bye bye.
Bye bye.